All right, y'all, what's going on? Part 3 of the Enduro build. So we've actually got some metal, like I mentioned in the previous video, to finish out the door bars. And yeah, pretty much anything else we're gonna need to get this thing done. So Chris is on his way to most likely lend a hand, but we are going to get that piece there cut, and then we're gonna get, actually take that back, need to get those plates cut. We welding the plates to the door, and we're gonna tie them in with the pillars, and then that bar is gonna run to the rear. Then that'll allow us to weld a bar from the rear all the way up to the dashboard here, and that's gonna run to the T-end of the floor, so we can run our second door bar, brace that in, run a single bar from there to that dash bar, and mount our window net. And this is done cage wise, so gonna go ahead and get the welder hooked up, and we'll get started on this thing. So let's do it.
That's covering your garbage weld.
I know. Dude, this is like a full seam.
What are you videotaping?
Your freaking welds, bro.
This ain't going on the YouTube, is it?
It's going on the YouTube.
Don't put them on there. Just get them downhills that look good.
That looks good. Look at that. Ain't bad. Let's keep going.
For rusty battery.
All right, y'all. So he's getting the doors welded up. We got this side welded up. So pretty much, I'm gonna quickly explain how we're gonna do these door bars. It's definitely not the way we wanted to do it, but it's gonna be safer than welding a single bar across to a bar to the floor, because the bar we were gonna weld to the floor was gonna be, if you imagine, it's gonna be flimsy this way. So,
issue going on.
Oh no.
Car's a little bit on fire, no deal.
Anyways.
Good enough.
Anyway, door bars. Alright, y'all, so here's what we got going on so far. I think it's like, what, 2:30? Or no, it's 2. It's a little after 2. Anyway, we're getting there. We're tired for sure.
It may not look the prettiest, but it should hold.
Yeah, it's sturdy for sure. So once we gusset that in, we're gonna run another gusset to the floor with that, or not to the floor, but to this door bar, and then we've got some thin 1x.
Yeah,
and then
1 inch like square tube.
We're gonna run a few of those, like maybe 1, 2, 3, or something like that. And then we're gonna weld a simple plate there so nothing can puncture through, and then
which would have to go through
all the way through the door.
Yeah, all the way through the door. Like
that and window net, and work on it a freaking night, and we'll be back on this thing tomorrow. So let's keep plugging away. video, part 3 of the Enduro build. Actually, where's your phone at?
4:05. Look, Saturday, September 19th.
Oh, dude, what a
4
night!
o'clock in the morning.
And we'll be back on this thing tomorrow night. But seriously,
Well, not tomorrow night. Still.
well, yeah, tonight we'll be back on this thing. But
We
cage
made
is
headway.
done. Oh boy, I'm lost for
Just show 'em
words.
what we got.
I mean,
Hook it up down in here real quick. Got our safety
oh yeah,
net.
yep. Window net's in. Here, kind of showing what's going on.
Here. There, we got a little nut up here holding this rebar. An old, what is that? Seatbelt clip from his Monte Carlo over there. So
Yeah, from what you guys just seen in the last video, the Monte Carlo we got's already coming in clutch. So
yeah, and then here it is, all braced up.
put the plate right here.
Here.
A lot of people do that in racing, you know, plate like the whole like cage right there, and that is not mandatory, but it worked out the way that we put that there. So anyway, major thanks to Chris. He did some serious welding. So a lot of late nights. And as y'all can see, we've made a little headway. We've got the bumper on. It is done. Splash guard done. The whole front end of the car is done. We went through all the brakes, all new brakes. Greased all the sliders on all the calipers. We've got every inch of the cage is done. You got some pull noodle here to kind of some padding in case of an accident. Fire extinguisher's done. Cage is painted. Our sponsors are on there. Oh boy, it feels good to be this close. The one thing we've got to do that's kind of holding us up is the exhaust, which I'm waiting on Chris to show up, and he's going to help us get that welded up. And yeah, we'll go from there, guys. We got a list we need to run down, just double, triple check everything. And I'm going to take the car out right now and just kind of make sure we're not going to have any issues with it. Chris just finished to weld the exhaust. We got to slap some paint on these welds for the door, and that's it. I went through all the brakes this morning, front bumper's on, exhaust is ran and it's tight, so
Tight.
done. There's nothing else to do. We got to adjust the belts, but we're going to do that on Wednesday probably when we head to the track.
Just the harness belts.
Yeah,
That's it.
shoulder straps.
Real easy.
So that's it. We're going to slap the hood on this thing and park it for the night. So that's going to do it for the Enduro build, and we will see you guys the 26th at Shady Bowl Speedway. So close us out, brother.
Like, follow, subscribe, share. We'll see you again.
Thanks for watching.